So I'm going to show you the way that your wipes may not be working like you think. I actually keep these in my garage because they're only used for demonstrating how terrible they are. So I don't want you to think I have these in my home. I have to go to the garage and get them every time. But I was practicing lighting earlier and I got one out, and the smell of the chemicals in here, I have become so sensitive to it after years and years of not using chemicals. It is amazing. But if you actually read the instructions on the back of this, it is amazing. In order to, they claim, the makers of this product claim that 99% of the bacteria will be killed on the surface. But in order to use it correctly, for that claim to be true, you have to keep the surface wet with one of these wipes for 4 to 10 minutes. So in order for it to kill, that's the same claim that Norwex has about their EnviroCloth, but in order for it to do that, you have to keep the surface wet for 4 to 10 minutes, which most people I know do not do. Also, if you're going to use it on a surface where you're going to eat, you have food, or where your skin is going to touch it, like imagine a kid's desk at school or something like that. If you are going to come in contact with that surface, you actually have to follow it with a rinse. So that's what these instructions say on these cleaning wipes. If you have some at home, you should read it, because that's what they say. Because the reason that is they're killing it with that chemical cleaning I was referring to, where chemicals have to go onto the surface in order to kill whatever it is. And so I want to show you how they're not really doing what you think they're doing in the way that we're using it typically. So I'm going to see about my lights 1 second. If we were in someone's home, it would be easier for you to see. But I go to the trouble because it's really cool if I can allow you to see it. Now I have a product called Germ. This is not a Norwex product. This is actually a product that is used for nurses training and for people to learn how to wash their hands effectively. And so it is a lotion-based germ simulator, and that's all it is. It is to show you how germs work, but I want to use it to demonstrate how Norwex EnviroCloths are actually working. So I'm going to put some on the surface, and I'm going to see if you can see how they actually glow. So, see if we can get it to glow. Can you see how they're actually glowing? It just looks white. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take a wipe, and I'm actually going to go through and clean this surface with a wipe the way we normally would do. Wipe, stinks so bad, and I'm just going to wipe it up. And it looks like we've gotten it pretty good. I'm going to flip my wipe over so that you can actually see that's the one surface I used. And now I'm going to turn my light out again, and I want you to see if you can see what has happened. Can you see how that has just smeared? Now it's on the wipe, but can you see how it's just smeared on that surface? It's just smeared around. Can you see all the smears? Okay. Now I'm going to take my EnviroCloth, and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to wipe a strip right down the middle. Here we go. EnviroCloth, and I'm just going to wipe straight down the middle, and I want to show you something. Now I want you to see what it has done. Can you see the stripe that the EnviroCloth has made? What it's done is it's actually pulled up, so the wipe didn't get all the germs. The EnviroCloth actually did. See that stripe? So the EnviroCloth has gotten it all. So what I'm going to do is open my cloth, and then I'm just going to wipe it all down with the EnviroCloth. That's what I'm doing. I'm wiping it with the EnviroCloth, and then I just want to show you what has happened. It's gotten up all the residue that the wipe left. I'm going to lay it right side up so you can see all the ick on it. See all the ick on my EnviroCloth? Now, it's clean. You don't see any of those smears. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cloth. This is what you typically do with these cloths. If you are a teacher and their kids are at recess and you're going to clean the desk, you're going to grab a cloth and you're going to wipe it down, you're going to move to the next one. And if it doesn't look visibly dirty, which this one doesn't, we're going to keep going. And you're going to use that wipe over and over. I want to show you what happens. So not only are you not getting it fully clean, but you're picking up germs from one desk or one surface in your home, and I'm going to show you that you're actually transferring it back to a different surface. Can you see that the stripes are, those smears are back? What you've done is you've actually transferred the germs and the bacteria from one surface to the other. So I'm going to show you that, again, we can clean it up with the EnviroCloth. I'm going to leave the light on so you can just see. With the black light, nothing. Now, the same side that wiped the germs, I'm going to attempt to do what the wipe did and transfer it back. So I'm going to press down really hard, and I'm going to try to transfer it back to prove to you that the EnviroCloth is doing what it says it's doing, and you can see there's no residue. What the point of that demonstration is to show you that the EnviroCloth is doing exactly what it claims to do. It is mechanically pulling everything off the surface. We tell you to rinse and repeat, but you can go surface to surface to surface without even doing that. And you can be confident that you're not transferring those germs from surface to surface because of the mechanical cleaning power of this microfiber to pull everything into the cloth and keep it there. So that's what's so amazing. And that's what makes Norwex special, because it's actually doing what it says it's going to do.